They need to pass a constitutional amendment that protects the rights of all farmers and ranchers to own, possess, and harvest their crops and their livestock by all methods of harvest that are ingrained in your culture, heritage, tradition, sporting, and commercial methods of harvest, to protect your farmers and ranchers and to allow them to harvest their livestock and feed their families, earn a living, to harvest their corn and their crops and sell it to their neighbors, to raise chickens and sell the eggs as a farmer's market. All traditional methods of harvest should be protected.
And it's because that is based on the culture of Oklahoma.
Well, it's also based upon the fact that agriculture being essential to the freedom and the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness and the health of the Oklahoma citizens, Oklahoma residents. It's absolutely vital that those things are protected.
Would you say that Oklahoma has more agriculture than non-agriculture?
Yes.
About how much percent you think?
I'm going to tell you like this. In the United States today, our agriculture industries are the only thing that is sustaining America, because America, as far as a producer and a manufacturing industry, it's been destroyed. We don't produce anything in America anymore, and that was done by intent. The only thing that we really produce is food, and they're actually trying to destroy our ability to produce food. The people that are behind the UN Agenda 21 are the same people that are behind Monsanto, the same people that's behind the Federal Reserve Bank, the same people that are behind the central banks across the world. Understand that when they created the central banks, you had the Central Bank of France, the Central Bank of Italy, the Central Bank of Great Britain, the Central Bank of Italy, the Central Bank of America. In 1913, you had those central banks. What countries were involved in World War I? Same exact countries. It didn't matter how many people died in the fighting, the central bankers made money on both sides because they were financing the war from both sides.
Do you think that the statement you made earlier, you want Mary Fallon, the governor in Oklahoma, to now is that not a legislative?
Yes, they can pass a legislative or even pass a bill and send it to a vote of the people. It doesn't matter as long as they make it a constitutional amendment that the farmers and ranchers and the rural people in Oklahoma absolutely have the God-given right.
Because we ain't got very many rights here, but at least give us that.
Well, we have the God-given, constitutionally protected right to own, possess, and harvest our livestock, to own, possess, and harvest, make a living using our land by raising crops, etc., to earn a living and provide for our families. Now, we either have that God-given right or there is no Constitution, because there's no constitutional limitations on what the government can take away from you.
But at least have a state constitution on it, which is in their power to do.
Well, the thing is you cannot pass a law that violates the United States Constitution, even at the state level. You can't pass laws that are meant to destroy the Constitution, your constitutional protected rights. America is founded as a republic. Everybody screams democracy, democracy. America is not a democracy. America is founded as a constitutional republic. Democracy takes away the rights of the individual.